Hey friends, if you're interested in hearing the latest immigration news about essential workers, watch this video, join this live session. In this one, we're going to talk about the Citizenship for Essential Workers Act, which is HR 1909 and S747 on the Senate side. As you come on board to this live session, which is happening live right now on Facebook, give me some hearts, give me some likes, and say hello and let me know where you're watching this from. And also go ahead and share this with your feed. Share this with others on Facebook, also on WhatsApp. You know how to do it. Just get this information before people. All right. It's so nice to see you guys. Thank you so much for being with me in this session tonight. Thank you for that. Thank you, Jay. Jay is with us. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Essential workers. It's been a while since I covered the latest on Capitol Hill with respect to essential workers. And something happened just today, actually, to get this issue before President Biden, so that he could prioritize essential workers in the upcoming infrastructure bill that they're working on right now. So let's get into the details of the new legislation that's on Capitol Hill that would provide essential workers, up to 5 million essential workers, undocumented essential workers, with a pathway to citizenship or immediate lawful permanent residency. So, and then we're going to talk about what happened today. So let's go first, friends, to the Citizenship for Essential Workers Act. And I have a fact sheet here that I'm going to pull up for you guys that the congressman who is sponsoring the bill has put out there. So let's go through some of the key elements of this new Citizenship for Essential Workers Act. Again, this is something new. It was actually introduced on Capitol Hill, I want to say March 16th, and it's on the House Judiciary Committee right now. Nothing has happened yet to advance this, but well, actually, I shouldn't say that, because we're going to talk about what happened today to advance it. But on the committee side, they haven't held any markups yet of this bill, but it's the Citizenship for Essential Workers Act, and it would provide immediate adjustment of status. Okay, immediate adjustment of status, which would grant lawful permanent residency for up to 5.2 million undocumented workers. And according to this fact sheet, those who are undocumented, who are working, 3 out of 4 of them are working in some sort of field that is deemed essential to our infrastructure, and essential during the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, who under this bill, or what sectors actually are targeted under this new bill? So the sectors that they're looking at here obviously include healthcare, agriculture, construction, emergency response, sanitation, food, restaurant, childcare, hotels, and hospitality. And I've been getting some questions lately about the childcare part of whether childcare is considered, childcare workers are considered essential workers. Well, under this proposal, they are. Domestic workers, individuals who are doing janitorial services, manufacturing, disaster recovery, home health, and residential care. Okay, laundry services, and some other industries here. And then now, what else does this say that's really critical? It says that applicants for adjustment of status will be required to pay a reasonable fee and go through a background check. All information provided or disclosed in an application for this act may not be used for any immigration enforcement purposes by ICE, obviously, and that the goal of this act is to preserve family unity, and by also repealing the 3 and 10-year bars for reentry. So it does target repealing the 3 and 10-year bars that we currently have in our immigration system. So this again includes workers, undocumented workers, who worked in certain essential industries, but they lost their employment due to COVID, and as well as undocumented relatives that they lost who died as a result of COVID-19. And this is different, friends, from what I spoke with you about a few days ago on Saturday, the proposal here in New York that provides, not proposal, it is what it's in effect right now, that would provide $15,600 one-time payment to undocumented workers here in New York. That's different from this. This is this one specifically targets essential workers and provide lawful permanent residency and ultimately citizenship to up to 5 million essential workers. All right. Now, what has happened today? Let me just jump back on the screen. And I see that quite a bit of you are on. Thanks so much for joining. So what has happened today? So today, let me get it in front of you. A group of senators and members of Congress on the House side sent a letter to President Biden urging him to include this proposal in the infrastructure bill. Okay, so they sent this letter, and here it is, dated April 13th to President Biden, and they write, "Dear President Biden, we urge you to prioritize the inclusion of HR 1909, excuse me, the Citizenship for Essential Workers Act, which would create a pathway to citizenship for millions of immigrant essential workers as part of the American Families Plan that President Biden is working on, and the legislative package on jobs and infrastructure." And it goes on to say that that Speaker Pelosi, and you may have read about this as well, Speaker Pelosi has already indicated her support for including immigration legislation and legislative packages advanced through budget reconciliation, given the clear case about the budget implications of immigration. So, friends, Speaker Pelosi did say a few days ago that she supports the idea of including some immigration reform in the next budget reconciliation process. So that's what they're referring to here. And then they go on to say that Congressional Hispanic Caucus members and 100 members of the Democratic Caucus have also urged including a pathway to citizenship for essential workers in COVID-19 relief legislation. The upcoming legislative package on jobs and infrastructure is the best opportunity to recognize and reward the sacrifices and labor of essential workers. And then it was signed by these members of Congress on the Senate and on the House side. So they sent this to President Biden today to indicate that this is a priority. This is a priority for them. And this is a priority for the millions of essential workers who are undocumented and need immigration relief and a lawful pathway to citizenship. So that's the latest, friends. There's this legislation that's brewing, and then there's this coalition of members who are pushing this in the next reconciliation bill. And you know what, quite frankly, I meet with so many of you each day during consultations, and there's quite a bit of optimism out there that something will happen around immigration. And I feel the optimism as well. Something is going to happen around immigration reform. It's just a matter of what and when, right? It's a matter of what, how big, how small, and when. Right? The day always comes that it will come, but when will it come? That's the question. And so now the issue is, well, the next reconciliation, it's going to happen over the next couple of months. The whole, the infrastructure development of that legislation, that's going to happen fairly soon. And so if they are successful in including immigration reform efforts in that process, then something can happen very soon around immigration. It's just a matter of what. Now, my theory is certainly that it's going to be the Dreamers, obviously, and others are talking about it as well, which will be very significant for a lot of young people and their family. But Dreamers, TPS holders, farm workers, and now essential workers. So something is going to happen, and let's just stay hopeful. All right. If you agree with me on that, just let me know in the comments that, type in hopeful. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. Okay. So guys, yeah, like the Dream and Promise Act that did pass a few weeks ago, and we talked about that, and I've done a video about that. That passed. That's on the Senate side. But again, the biggest hindrance to this process, as you know, is on the Senate Republican side, in which Senate Republicans they don't want to have anything to do with immigration reform unless it includes more restrictions around our asylum system and how the border is being handled. So they've got to deal with those issues on Capitol Hill to move this thing forward. So I just wanted to come on real briefly tonight. It's very late, but I wanted to get this in front of you. The Citizenship for Essential Workers Act, HR 1909, or S747 on the Senate side, provides 5 million workers, essential workers, with a pathway to citizenship. And President Biden, this letter was sent to President Biden today, urging him to include this proposal in his infrastructure budget reconciliation process. And so let's see how they do that. Let's see how they handle that issue. Guys, I'm going to jump off right now. Again, share this information with other people. Comment below. Subscribe to my channel, McBean Immigration TV, if you haven't yet done so. And if you need immigration services, check out our website at McBeanLaw.com to see what we do and how we help people each day through our law office. Thanks so much, and I will see you in the next one. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.